fun.
Hey guys, welcome to the online comedy show. I'm Chris. Oh, sorry.
That's all right. That's fine. You do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to the online comedy show. I'm Chris Dawa.
And I'm Benjamin Delahaye.
Yeah.
And I'm from
France.
Yeah. I only took you 9 weeks to learn.
Oh.
Aussie boy.
Was that? Oh, okay. Well, it's just you say it every time. It's like, you know. Repetitive.
Getting some of that kangaroo learning in ya.
Yep. When you do it like Australian, you got to, you know, hop to it.
Right.
All of us can strike whenever we feel like it's getting too hard.
Ooh, the punches are rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, we have a very special show for you tonight.
Massively. I'm so excited about this show. This is one we've been working on really hard all week. I'm actually really, really excited. What did you name it? You gave it a really good nickname.
Yes, it's Online Comedy Night Live.
That's
It's going
right.
to be a sketch show. There's going to be live sketches. There's going to be recorded sketches.
Yeah.
There's going to be sketches.
There's going to be sketchy sketches. There's sketches. There's live sketches. Well,
It's
there's
all
sketches.
about the sketches.
We did sketches this week. He sketched me. I told him to draw me like one of his French girls.
Oh, there's too many.
What? Too many French girls?
Too many that I had. Not. Okay.
Okay.
It's not believable.
It's not. I mean, but still, he's good at sketching me.
So a lot of sketches tonight.
Lot of sketches.
A lot of sketches.
Loads.
Before we do that, we always have a little bit talk about what's going on in the
Do we always do it like a bad Italian impression?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
blah,
I
blah,
do.
blah. Okay,
yes.
cool.
And not a lot of news this week.
Yeah, kind of
No.
a quiet news week. Not
Kinda
like
quiet
keeps
news
going. I mean,
week.
you know, the usual stuff. but,
Apart
you know,
from the
yeah,
big, huge
obviously,
news that we don't
obviously.
want to talk about.
Where that's it.
Well, let's talk a little bit about it. Sweden.
Oh, Sweden. Swedish.
Were they
guy.
right? Were they not?
Apparently not.
Apparently, we don't know.
Oh, no, apparently it's not.
So, like, I'm sure there's an IKEA joke in there. Chris, do you want to try it?
Sure. It looks like their COVID policy was poorly assembled. Oh, like that?
Fully assembled.
Yeah.
Watch me.
Okay.
Coming up with that plan took a lot of meatballs.
That was worse than your Adele stuff from last week.
My Adele joke was good last week.
No, I meant the singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In other news.
Just because you look like her doesn't mean you can sing like her. In other news.
Oh, not the second punch.
I like you. All right, in other news, what else has been going on? Oh,
I don't feel you do.
No, I do. You're a wonderful human being.
Let's keep
You're my
moving.
friend. All right. So in other news, what's happened with Justice League? I don't know if you guys remember that film. Justice League has announced they're doing a new release for HBO Max, a new version of the film.
Yeah, according to HBO subscribers, that new release still made the movie look like shit.
The whole movie's shit. I hate those movies so much. Not like superhero movies. Just those ones, like Justice League. Like Justice League is one of the worst films ever. Like it starts with Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice.
Oh my
That
god!
was so
And
fucking
I'm a
bad.
big Batman fan, and
Really?
I refuse to see Batman and
Because of
Superman.
Batfleck.
No, because of the voice.
Because
Because of the voice.
did it turn you on? You were like Batman. It was like
I
that.
can do a good French Batman.
Could you like a French
Yes.
Batman? What would a French Batman? How would you even say Batman in French?
The l'homme chauve-souris.
Lunch of so. Lunch of,
l'homme chauve-souris. Robin, tu la mobile chauve-souris.
really? That's French. Did you have to watch that growing
That's
up?
a French one.
That is terrible. That is all kinds of awful. Well, I mean, still French Batman. Was it like that when you grew up?
Yes, it was like that, and I'm fine. I'm very well adjusted.
Yep. All right, cool. So that's pretty much all the news we had this week. Is there anything else I heard, right?
No, there's nothing else.
Yeah.
Except the big news is, wow, look at that amazing image that we're
Oh.
getting on this.
Incredible image.
What?
I'm sorry, we're just
We're
getting
getting
a technical
cues from the
announcement.
director.
What's
and
happening with
it's
the technical image there?
It's a bit on the dark side.
Oh, it's a little
like,
dark.
it's a little bit on the dark side, so our
Wow.
sponsor doesn't want us to say anything.
All right,
Okay.
our sponsor just said, don't mention us. There's a little too much darkness going
So
on.
that darkness has nothing to do
Well,
with.
we're sponsored by
with
Darkness,
Creation
ladies and
Station.
gentlemen. Darkness is sponsoring us this week. Darkness in the Images is fantastic.
Hello, darkness, my whole friend.
Did you say my whole friend?
Because I'm a whole guy.
You're
Okay, you
you're
know
a
what?
Whole
I'm
Foods
getting
guy.
out of
You
here.
Go, you go,
I'm
man. You
getting
go.
out
You get out of here. Just go for it. leave me alone to this. Well, guys, we do have a really amazing show this week. Like, everyone's put in such a tremendous effort. So we got a bunch of sketches that will be coming up very, very soon. Just before we do, because once we hit the sketches, guys, you don't move away from your screen. We're going to be just rolling nonstop. Once we hit the sketches, we'll have a chance to say, if you like anything you see tonight and the amount of work that was put into it, we all did this for free. We'd run donation-based show. There's a link in the description. There's the little code, right? The QR code. We can do that as well. We have a Patreon. There's a billion ways you can support if you like anything you see tonight and keep the show going, keep it growing. You're going to see it's really, really crazily complex tonight. There's a lot going on. We're very proud of it. So if you like any of it, please donate. On top of that, I think that's everything, guys. So you know what? Why don't we start the show? All right, we're going to pull up our first sketch, which is about a little-known product that's just made its way into the Swiss market. You might have heard of it, you may not, but you'll definitely know about it after this. Ladies and gentlemen, green screen weight loss.
Hey there! Are you tired of all the diets and weight loss fads that never get you anywhere? Do you want to feel confident and for ladies to stop looking at you like a fat slob? But do you want to do all the therapy and gym it would take to lose the weight and regain the self-esteem? Then you need green screen weight loss. Yes, green screen weight loss, just like they do in the movies. Yes, you too can be slimmer to look at, carve away the love handles, or get rid of the belly. All you need to do is put a little green in your life, and you're ready to hit the town. Yes, our green screen team will be with you 24/7, so you can live with the confidence you've always dreamed of, with none of the work it actually takes. Hey, pretty lady. Uh-oh, she's seen something you didn't want her to? Why not try a little bit of that green screen razzle-dazzle? Reality doesn't meet expectations? Cover up any unsightly imperfections. Yes, get the girl of your dreams, take her out for dinner, and let green screen help you every step of the way. And green screen will be there to help, even when things become intimate. Thanks, green screen. Green screen weight loss. Change your whole life without any effort.
Guys, welcome back to the IUBC Championships and the main event of the heavyweight division.
This is the one we've been waiting for, one of the most epic fights this sport has ever seen.
I can't wait. And here come the competitors now, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, the challenger, vying for his shot at the belt at 32 weeks with a record of 18-0, weighing in at 6.8 pounds, a length of 19.6 inches. Here's Bobby, the Fireball Feeders.
What a young fighter this guy is. He claims to be, he could play for the title, but he's an absolute monster to overcome.
Speaking of that monster, here comes the incumbent champion, a complete destroyer in this division at 54 weeks with a record of 65-0. Weighing in at 60 pounds, he is the reigning, defending champion, Will, the Abortionist Anderson.
The undefeated champ, an iron fist, brutal efficiency, one of sport's nastiest competitors.
Not without some controversy though.
Now, there's been some doping speculation, keeping himself in the room well past his due date. But we're here now, the air feels electric. Let's not wait any longer, the fight's about to begin.
All right, the referee is calling the fighters. They're about to start. The bell rings. And here we go! Oh my goodness! Oh, they've started so strong!
Oh, they come out swinging! Oh, they really do!
This is insane! What a pace! No way this fight's going to the judges.
Oh, this is insane. They haven't stopped. What a pace!
What a pace indeed! Anderson's laying on thick, but George is right there with him. There's going to be a couple of sore fetuses tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, George connects with a flush right hook. The champ is rocked.
The champ is rocked! He's wobbled, but George rushes in and Anderson connects. Straight down the pipe. Both fighters knocked down. What a crazy fight we're witnessing today.
Oh, they both staggered to the pelvic floor. Both mothers look flushed, trying to hold the baby in.
George throws himself straight at the champ. The firebolt living into his name. The champ was wobbled again.
Oh, but what's this? The champ looks to have produced a weapon. This can't be legal, can it?
A weapon? What is? Oh my God! It's a coat hanger. That looks like a coat hanger. Unbelievable! I can't believe the ref is going to let this happen.
Oh my God, this is just horrendous.
And now George is having to defend on two fronts, from the punches from the champ and to stop himself from being late term aborted. This is outrageous.
Oh, George is wilting under the pressure. I mean, this should be illegal, but what a strategy from Anderson. They don't call him the amniotic abortionist for nothing. He's living up to his nickname right now.
George is struggling. He might be pulled out of there.
Oh God, you hate to see it end this way. A career as promising as this cut short. What can he possibly do?
Wait for it. The low angle attack of the champion has left the upper placenta vulnerable.
Oh, he said the attack is relentless. With Anderson so low and such a heavy birth weight, you can't defend.
What a shot! What a shot from George! Anderson's mother is wheeling. Wait a minute. I think.
yeah.
Yes, he can't hold any longer. He's the better. Whoa! That's a fully grown man. But George has done it. George has done it. We have a new champion. We've got a new champion. Yes.
Oh my God, this is disgusting.
That looks like she's been holding an Airbnb in there. In that.
Oh, more like a Holiday Inn.
That is. That was one of the craziest fights I've ever seen in my life. We're not gonna forget that anytime soon. Greg, what do you think?
I think it was absolutely horrific.
All right, well, hey, new champion. They'll have to rewrite the record books for that one. We can't wait to see what the future holds. For Greg and Greg, from all of us at Euro Boxing Championships, good unborn fight and good unborn night.
Fancy a game of Scrabble?
Okay, sure.
Mind if I start?
No, go right ahead.
That's a W.
That's an H.
That's still a W.
Hello, my name is Antoine Robin. I am a French philosopher. Actually, I shouldn't have said French philosopher because in our dictionary, these two words are synonyms. I could have just said French or philosopher. I have heard that it is biologically proven that the size of French brains are higher than other brains. It is both a gift and a curse, but we're not going to talk about this. Many people have asked me what my thoughts are on what is happening in the world. Many people, and I am not going to name drop anyone because a quality of a French man is to be humble. But Saturday, President Donald Trump gave me a ring and said, Antoine, what do we need to do? What do we need to do with this post-pandemic world? And I said, you know, a lot of things are going to change, Donald. First of all, the world will need to be a little less selfish, okay? The attack and the weakness on our immune system is happening because people are not mixing germs by trading each other's spouses like they used to. You know, with their neighbors, with their colleagues, it doesn't matter with who, sharing the love. This is no longer happening. And this has been a real threat to mankind. This is why things like, Antoine, stop flirting with this woman, she's my wife, they will have to stop. Just get out of the way. The second thing is, we've noticed that many jobs will need to be reevaluated in our society, okay? People that we had forgotten or looked upon with disdain. Jobs like the Burgundy winemaker. They are truly the heroes of this pandemic. It has been proven that red wine, it is the best medicine against COVID-19. It is in fact the best medicine against everything. I have been treated my depression for 30 years and it works wonders. So we will need a reassessment of those Burgundy winemakers. The second job that will need a reevaluation is a French cinema director. Because after 4 or 5 months of watching Netflix series, people have realized how much this website is a cultural desert. It is as dry as my first wife on a Saturday night. If you're watching, I'm sorry. It's just for the image. The third job that we will need to reconsider, the prostitute. Now, having been inside for 3-4 months, people realize how necessary it is to have something to unload the steam. Also for women, the male tantric masseuse will see a rise in our society. Sorry, can I please concentrate? I am giving a real philosophical idea here. Excusez-moi. Of course, I hear you saying, but Antoine, prostitutes are illegal in France since 1946. Okay, you have to understand the context. In 1946, our president was Charles de Gaulle, and he was an avid consumer of the services of the flesh. But his wife was not really into it. And we have to understand the man. It was easier to pass a law in parliament than to stop a wife nagging. But we are not fools in France. We know that, yes, they are forbidden. It was just to please Madame de Gaulle, who was a great person, by the way, but just a little bit selfish. So the world will be once again, thanks to this pandemic, enlightened by French ideas. And the reason why I know this is because when I smell my own shit, it smells really good. Therefore, my ideas are very reasonable and make a lot of sense. Thank you very much. I have been Antoine Robin, philosopher.
Can this go under the... This needs to go under... Okay, so thank you for coming in today and doing the personality questionnaires. We really appreciate it. We've been through your responses. Are you ready for your answers?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with Michelle. Michelle, apparently you are an adventurer. You're flexible, you're charming, you're open to new experiences.
I can see that. Yeah.
Okay, Ben, you are a debater. This means you're smart. It means you're curious. It means you love an intellectual challenge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, great. Next one is Chris. Chris, you are a campaigner. This means you're enthusiastic. It means you're creative. It means you're very, very sociable.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
And Harry, our results show that you are a cunt.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right, Jack, good to see you again. All right, let's start. Loosen up those hips, tighten up the butt cheeks, yeah, warm yourself up. All right, are you ready? Off we go in 3, 2, 1. Come on, Jack, let's go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the breathing going, and another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, and 10 now. 10, 9, 8. Come on, Jack, do it, yeah. Come on, Jack, go. Go, and that's it, Jack. Whoa, yeah, you're doing it, yeah. Woo. Woo. Fantastic work, Jack. You beat your world record. Fantastic.
Thanks, Harry. That was great.
All right, you want to go?
Take your right arm to your left foot. Feel the release. Allow the Dubadadasana to take hold. Now if you want more, breathe out, lift your heart. Take your right foot into your left hand. Breathe it. Stretch it out. Breathe. Now, sometimes I want a little more release. So if you want more, feel free to take your foot, pop it behind your head into a Dabadadakana. This feels good, but sometimes I prefer to take it a little bit further. So feel free to allow your leg to go into a Krakakanasana. Isn't this much better? Now if you want more, you can repeat the same sequence on your left. Is this much better? Sometimes I want an even deeper release and I go into head off Anasana. If you want more, feel free to join me now. Doesn't this feel better? Give yourself congrats for finding your peace today. Namaste.
Over now to our economics advisor, Harry Fuchs, for a breaking report. Harry, what's happening? Thanks, Harry. Yeah, intense scenes here on Wall Street. Since markets opened this morning, we have seen the price of dick pics come crashing down. Shockwaves here everywhere. Yesterday, dick pics were trading at $0 a barrel. Today, they are trading for less than zero, a crazy -$10 for a barrel of dicks. It's intense. The suppliers are actually having to pay people to take dick. This market has gone completely flaccid. That's shocking news, Harry. Any idea what's causing this? Yeah, it's really hard to say right now, Harry. No models predicted this, not even strippers. Right now, there's a theory that massive numbers of horny guys stuck at home have been flooding the market with raw, uncut dick pics, and relaxed controls from 12 months ago have meant an increase in imported smaller foreign penis. In fact, we've even had cases of people in Zoom meetings simply just getting up and flashing their dick. It's complete chaos. It's been a disaster that has seen the dick pic market completely dry up and go crusty. Okay, so any word on how investors are responding? Well, honestly, investors have just been scrambling here. No one really knows what to do. We've seen some investors moving liquidity into stocks like condoms or tissue paper. Others have taken to more extreme measures, such as investing in digital assets backed by blockchain. So is there any good news here? Well, Harry, the only positive sign right now is that demand for huge black cock has remained consistent in traditional markets, like single women that recently dumped their boyfriend or fresh divorcees, but there is only so far you can stretch that market. Right now, investors' only hope is that government intervention can turn this situation around. But what measures are governments actually able to take? Well, it's tricky, Harry. On the one hand, we know the government has been working with tech giants like Google and Facebook to develop cock recognition technology. The hope there is that the government will then be able to tax dick pics at source by identifying suppliers and their home address. But of course, that's something that's going to take at least 6 months to roll out. So people are looking more to the Fed, and we know the Fed has been doing a great job. They've been issuing mother-in-law bonds, pictures like this, and the hope is that by flooding the market with pictures of angry mother-in-laws, we can actually reduce the supply of dick pic by shaming people. But right now, I have to say, it's truly a bear market, Harry. Okay, thanks, Harry. There you have it. The dick pic market has completely flopped. Over now to news on the presidential election.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, did you hear me? Okay, Gad, is it Gad? Okay, Gad, I have one thing about our last conversation. Do you remember when I said I had an idea about how to save the planet? I told you we could save the planet if everyone got a Prius, not a virus, you deaf old floating thing. Look what you made now. Now I have to go and save it by myself with my magic power. Okay, I'm hanging up on him. Let us get some calls, guys. Now that I got God on speed dial, anybody else wants to know their future? Call me, money must be flowing. Call Magda, get those buttons. Do we have anybody in? I don't hear it. I don't hear the ringing. Hi, Michelle. Oh, that's a harsh one, Michelle. Let me see here. Well, in your future, I see that you will marry a rich man that has a castle. And I'm getting a vibe that you're in very much luck because he's black. Oh no, I got that mixed. He's not black, he's in the dark. He's in the dark all the time. He likes his castle very dark. He's white actually. He's white as an anti-vaxxer. And I see him in his castle.
One more, ladies, please wait.
Are you sure that'll be your 12th?
Let's go.
Okay, the boss. There you go.
Thank you. Whoa. Two dildos in your eyes. Three. No.
12 beers a slain. Coming soon.
Grüezi.
Hallo, grüezi.
Hi,
Ja, bitte. Hä?
danke. Mein Name ist Chris. Ich habe ein Appointment für 10.
Ah, Sie sind mit dem Termin für Sie Einbürgerungsgespräch, hä?
Ja, es tut mir leid, mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut.
Ja.
Can you speak in English?
I can speak English, yes.
Great.
Wo Sie einbürgern wollen und kein Deutsch können. Hä? Ist schon gut.
Okay.
It's fine. So, where are you from?
Australia.
Ah, Australia. Kangaroo, drunk people, bushfire, huh?
Yep.
Took you more than a month to put out, huh? Not very efficient country, huh?
No, I guess not.
Okay. How long are you in Switzerland?
5 years.
5 years. Usually you have to wait 10 years for citizenship.
Yes. Do you know Schengen?
Yes, I know Schengen.
Yes, I've got a German passport.
German passport. Okay, so you are half Australian, half asshole. Okay. So you have a German passport, you're here 5 years and you speak German.
Yeah, no.
Not very intelligent, are you?
Guess not. No, the work I did was mostly it's in English. All the work I do is in English. So I don't really need to. Everything I do is in English. I don't really need to learn
What
it
kind
so
of
much.
work do you do?
I work as a personal trainer and also as a comedian.
Comedy.
Yeah.
That we do not consider that work here. So you're a fitness trainer. You pay taxes?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, where do you live?
Zolikon.
Zolikon. Not many taxes then. Rich people live in Zolikon.
No, well, no, I got, well, I had a friend, he had an apartment, and he was moving out, and I was looking for a place, so it kind of worked out, you know?
Sugar daddy.
Not exactly, but yeah. Okay.
Why you come to Switzerland?
Relationship.
With a Swiss woman?
Yeah.
Work out?
No, it didn't work out. No.
Okay, yes, common. Not good enough for Swiss women. This happens a lot. So why have you not left?
We have a child. We have a child together.
Unlucky for your child. How old is your child?
5.
So 5 years old. You first come into Swiss woman, then you come into country, huh? Sneaky, sneaky. So you have already failed many questions because you don't speak the language. So the next bit will be short. Your chances are not that good, but let's try a few more questions.
Sure.
Where do you buy your groceries? Which supermarket?
Well, I try and save money a lot, so I usually, Lidl, usually.
Lidl?
Yeah.
So you buy cheap German shit?
Sometimes Migros, sometimes in Migros as well.
Okay. What is your favorite Swiss food?
Raclette, I suppose.
The cheese. You like the cheese?
Well, no, not really. I mean, I don't really eat dairy so much.
What's the problem with the dairy?
Just well, like when I have it, my stomach just gets a little,
Oh, you have pussy stomach.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Right. Have you ever had any medical procedures, surgery?
No.
So you were born with that nose?
Yep.
You look like you had some work done.
No work.
Have you attended any 1st of August celebrations?
No, not really. I kind of it's just the crowds and noise. I don't really.
You have a problem with noise?
I don't really like it so much.
How old are you?
34.
34, you look 42. Maybe you should have some work done. All right, so to be honest, this has not gone very well. You have not really acclimated to Swiss way of life, but I just have one last question. We need to know, it's probably not going to help you much, but how much money do you have in your bank account currently?
Like 700,000.
Welcome to Switzerland. Huh?
Oh, thanks. Thanks very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Oh, what a fun schedule we've had so far. So we're still working on getting Magda online. So hopefully, that will work before the end of today's program. If not, it's okay. It's a show we can save for later. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a lot of fun making this sketch. So we're gonna show you some bloopers. But before I do that, remember that this show survives thanks to your donation. All right, so if you, you scroll down a little bit in the description of the YouTube video, you can see how you can donate to the show. So there's a PayPal link. You can become a Patreon. We got some hot Patreons on board since last week, and, they're feeling the heat. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I forget, if you're broke, this pandemic has left you completely broke, then there's always another solution. You can click and share our pages, online.comedy show on Instagram and Facebook, or our YouTube page. All right, guys, so let's transition without further ado to our bloopers.
Because you're a couple, you can give it a bit more of like that kind of thing. Where your head's up, like looking at him. That kind of thing. All right. Give it just a little bit more pepper.
Take 3 deep breaths and allow your dabadadasana to take hold. Welcome your foot.
That was so good though! That was so good! Welcome your foot!
If you want more, open up your heart. And say hi.
Okay, stop. We can't. Jack.
I'll explain that one.
Get into your left hand. Say hello.
We got it? We got it? We got it?
Safe secret.
I'm so sorry. This is the reaction of Chris and Jack. I'm so sorry. Bon, ça va?
Alright, back. Did that happen?
Proust. Il avait des...
Again, Michelle, don't laugh.
Salut, Marcel Proust, j'en étais sûr. Vous êtes des fans? Moi j'adore.
Without the laughter, just once.
Sinon, otherwise I don't do it. Comment tu vas?
God damn it. Alright, back. Hold on, hold this
I
for a
was
second.
fucking thinking of my dead grandfather, and I'm still laughing. Like,
And go.
Ah, fuck.
Don't. If it happens, just roll with it. We're gonna do 2 more takes to get. Alright. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. That's it.
Je veux pas à la gym, c'est naturel chez moi. Tu dis quoi, Michel Foucault? Marcel Proust?
Alright, back again. Just a little too long. It's a little too long. You let her focus on what you're doing.
Michel Foucault?
Okay, that might be good. Let's go back.
Impressionnant, non? Ah, c'est naturel. Tu dis quoi, Michel Foucault?
That might be good. That might be good. Come back. Alright. Come back again. Come back.
Let's look
Good.
disappointment.
Yeah, that's like moderate disappointment from abs. Okay, come back. And we're back. Well, that was a great blooper reel, or as Marcus put it, now the bloopers start. Thanks, Marcus. Always good to have you in. Holy shit! Oh my god.
We've even managed to have bloopers in the show.
We managed to somehow have a blooper. Yeah, exactly.
Live bloopers.
Live bloopers. Well, that was like a fun and interesting journey that we just went on. So a crazy 45 minutes. From the look of the feedback you guys gave us, we got a lot of good stuff. It was very exciting. Thank you so much for being cool. We also have live in the studio right now 3 of the performers. We thought it'd be fun to throw it out to you guys. So what we're going to do right now is going to have a little bit sort of an open forum. We have the performers over in studio, and if you guys have any comments you'd like to throw up, any questions you'd have for them, we've already got a couple. Comment and we can read them out, so we can talk about that. All right, so just crossing over the studio now, we've got Jack, Michelle, and Harry crossing over. Looks good.
Hello.
No, we're not. That's still something we're working on, apparently. Thanks, Marcus. Well, in the meantime, actually, I have a question for you, Ben.
Yes.
That part where I think a lot of us are questioning this as well. That part where you took your pants down in front of Michelle. How did you guys approach that as performers?
Look, I thought that we knew we needed to get a reaction of disappointment from Michelle.
Right.
And I thought the best way to go about it is to just do it.
To
just show it.
Yeah.
Show the package.
That's it.
And just get her to be
Disappointed. Like your wife, right?
Disappointed.
Just upset.
Why did you have to
I'm
throw
so
that
sorry.
in?
I'm sorry. I can't help myself. But like, yeah,
by the way, and now like showing the footage of me being on top of Michelle to my wife
Well, I don't think it was. You weren't on top. I mean, in the footage, it was just Michelle going like, "Woohoo!"
It was a great moment of our. Well, that with the. So first of all, getting the pants down, but also being on top of her. Of the sketch. It was definitely a moment in our couple this week.
And that was what was crazy. You guys may know this, but that was the first time Ben and Michelle have seen each other since the whole lockdown began. They hadn't seen each other all the whole time.
For 3 months.
3 months. They rock up, and the very first thing we gotta do, jump on top
and just flatten her.
Just
with my weight.
Michelle
not that she needs any help in that department, if you see what I mean. I'm sorry.
I'm really glad.
Sorry, Michelle.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I appreciate that. How we doing on the technical side of things? Can we cross over? Fantastic. Let's cross over to our performers in studio. Hello, performers.
Hey, performers.
Hey, guys. Good to see you there. How are you guys feeling after all that?
good.
Yeah, good. It was good fun.
I feel like they're lying. Michelle, how did you feel about having Ben immediately on top of you after not seeing him for 3 months?
Weird, but you know.
Wow, that's the most laugh I've ever heard in my life.
That was a beautiful laugh.
Was that what it was? Beautiful?
I love that you make me relive it, like, again.
Oh, it's like therapy.
She just crossed her legs.
Thanks, Harry.
I would like to go back to that
There was a ton
cute
of blanket in between. I should just point that out.
You wanted to stress that
I want
fact.
to stress that there were
there were a lot of
blankets.
different layers.
Different layers.
Between each other.
So Butler Von Arosa, I love that name by the way, asks, can we have a gay version of the sketch with you two? When you say you two, Butler Von Arosa, do they mean...
I think he means us too.
Us?
Yes.
You mean us doing the green screen weight loss?
Yeah.
Could we? I wonder if we could do that now. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think so. We should film that for next week, right?
Just give me a couple of like green pieces of paper. And
just
I
exactly
can
the
make
same
myself
thing. I'll
slimmer.
just green on Michelle's. I'll put my face on Michelle's face, and you got it. It'll be fantastic. Yeah, we could do that. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Marcus. You know what I'm noticing is a lot of love.
There's a lot of love.
There's a lot of love. There's a lot of people saying we've done a really good job. We're a great investment.
There's a lot. Like, can I get Ben's phone number?
I don't see that anywhere.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
That was in.
No, just in your mind?
Yeah.
That's okay. Let's go back to Jack. Jack,
Hello.
you just a quick question. You did the person. You wrote the personality test sketch.
Yes.
What was your inspiration for naming Harry as the cunt in that sketch?
I just thought I'd go against type, you know, and just, you know.
Oh, Jack! Oh my God!
Because, you know, I thought it'd be so typical to cast you as the cunt, but I thought, you know.
That's true.
It's been said so many times. I thought a fresh approach.
That's fair.
I have to say, I edited almost all of the,
Yeah.
and so I have seen Michelle's face and Jack's face the whole week, and Jack is like a 5-year-old in front of the camera, like he's giggling and then he's always looking.
Oh, camera eyes, Jack.
Yeah.
The amount of edits we did. We're up till 2 in the morning last night doing edits on Jack going.
Half of the shots are ruined because he just looks into the camera.
I know, years of professionalism as well. It's crazy.
Yes, it is.
I would have learned something by now. But,
I would think so. All right, we got a few more comments. Dennis writes in, "Whip me, baby, one more time."
I
Mark,
don't know when that was.
I don't know which Dennis. Do we know a Dennis? Does anyone know Dennis?
no.
Oh, Magda knows the Dennis. Well, creepy.
You're
I'm
getting,
sorry.
for him, it's just another Romanian.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Sorry, he meant
Sorry.
Luxie.
Speaking of Romanians, we gotta apologize to Magda because we had like this whole thing planned with her. We'll do it in the future. We won't give away all the juicy punchlines just yet, but we had this whole thing planned. And then, who knew pulling a headphone out of a jack just completely crashes the system? There's a tip for new players. Did you know that? Cool. So let's go.
I love how.
Yeah?
No, I'm not going to say it.
No, go for
No,
it.
no.
Magda's booing us, but she spelled it B-U-U-U-U-U. That's Romanian.
Roxy understands.
Oh, is it? Oh my God. Oh.
Let me remind you that Roxy is Swiss now.
What does boo mean, the Romanian boo?
I'll tell you after the show.
No, you can tell us now. We're live. We've already said cunt, I think 4 or 5 times. I don't think it can get much worse.
She loves you too.
Oh!
Okay. She
Thanks,
said
Magda.
it means she loves us too,
I
which I
appreciate
don't
that.
believe for a second.
Marcus Sepla says Ben never pulled out. I think he's referring to you.
I am still in Michelle.
How do you feel about that comment, Michelle?
Not good.
Oh my God! It would have been. Yeah.
What? Go
Sorry,
on.
no. Like, can you imagine? No,
you
you don't rewrite live what somebody else should have said. This is stupid.
All right, sorry. Harry, I gotta ask, how did it feel sliding out of Ben?
Well, it was a rebirth for me in many ways, that sketch. And the smell of Ben's anus is still on my tongue.
Because you really got in there. Like, you went deep, man. You went super deep.
If you're going to do it, you go all in. So that's the philosophy.
It's a philosophy, but it smells very good down there.
Is that?
I love it.
Is that friend? Do you manscape? Are you a manscaper?
I'm a manscaper. I'm a skyscraper.
He does actually smell his own anus sometimes.
How? Okay.
I don't know how he does this, but he does.
Harry, what about you? What's your anus like? Same as the top of your head, or?
Yeah, well, no, actually, I'm old school. No, it's not bleached.
Oh,
so
really?
Yeah.
What's it like?
It's I don't know. I can't compare it.
Never seen it.
Exactly. It's very hard.
You should do some yoga. You will be able to.
Oh, of
hear
course,
it.
yoga with Michelle. How can we not mention yoga with Michelle? That was one of my favorite ones to do.
Mike Gladiel thinks I should do
Can
some
you take
yoga.
this for a second? I need to
Yes.
go get the other Michelle.
What's the other Michelle?
The other Michelle.
Oh yeah, go get the other Michelle.
I'll be right back.
He's gonna get the other Michelle. You'll see. It's very creepy, but you're gonna love it. So guys, I see Michelle is like smiling uncomfortably at me, and now she's looking down. It's like, Michelle, we cannot erase what happened this week.
No. It's on the internet.
But you've been getting it with everybody, me, Jack.
Yeah.
So this is the second
This is
Michelle.
the second Michelle. This is Michelle's yogic head. I think we're just cutting. There you go. Doesn't this look creepily like Michelle though? Like it's just right, Michelle. Like it's uncanny.
It's a bit more symmetrical than me, but yeah.
Oh, Michelle.
I have seen Michelle up close and I get confused.
Michelle is mostly floating head. That's true. We had the special effects in her body underneath here. This is great. What's crazy? I got this from a broken house. Actually, Jack and I had to spend an afternoon sawing this thing into pieces. It was a full-size child. I'll put a photo in. Jack, how are your dreams since then? How are you feeling?
Just horrific, yeah. I mean, terrible. It's one of the worst days of my life. But
Really? The worst?
Well,
Yeah.
one of them. But, you know,
What's another worst day of your life?
I mean, when I was sawing a real child up.
What?
Oh, sorry, no. When I found another, something else happened once.
Something that is inadmissible in court.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. You guys were awesome. How do you feel now that it's all said and done? That we're all finished?
Tired and happy.
Great.
Yeah, whatever is my
Oh,
feeling.
great.
Harry,
I don't have feelings. Jesus. Don't ask me feelings.
How have you been, Harry, lately?
Yeah, without feeling.
Harry.
Harry fucks.
Harry fucks.
Just-
Harry fucks Michelle Head.
Harry fucks not enough.
Yeah, is that the problem, Harry? Can we get
Uh,
Harry a good fuck out there somewhere in YouTube land?
I mean, yeah. that might make a difference.
It might. Maybe. The comments don't seem to say so, Harry, but I think you got a lot of love here.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Oh, poor Harry.
Poor Harry. That's okay. This was great. I had a lot of fun. You guys were amazing. These guys worked so hard. For those of you still watching, these guys worked like crazy all week. We're pushing them, whipping them with canes. Ben kind of liked it. The rest of them not so much, but it was like a really full-on intense week.
This guy is a slave driver.
I really am.
I discovered another side of Chris right now. The side that has no respect for your boundaries.
Really? You just now got that? You've been friends with me for 4 years. How did you just now
I
get
don't know.
that?
Somehow we still had boundaries that have disappeared this week.
Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. Apparently, Harry, you need to make another dating video. That's Marcus's advice. Good advice, Marcus. Make sure to check out Marcus's YouTube videos as well.
Harry, your dating video needs a little bit more confidence. Okay, so there's 3 easy tips. Just watch them. They're really good. Everybody who wants to crush those Zoom calls, watch it up. Zoom confidence, Marcus Sapala.
If you want to get better at it, get better at it.
Get
Watch
better at
Marcus
it.
Sepala.
You know, fucking crush it. Crush your goals.
Well, on that positive note, I think we can bring this thing to a roaring close. Despite the technical issues, thank you for staying with us the whole way through. Please donate. And despite the darkness at the start, we were sponsored by Creation Station, who do a fantastic job every time. They really do.
Except-
we fuck up with the headphone jack. They do amazing. I'm like, oh, what does this do? And apparently it shuts down the whole system. Blame me for that. Harry, Jack, Michelle, any last words?
Just it's been wonderful.
It has been.
It's been very good
A lot
fun.
of fun. Thanks for
Very
watching.
tired.
This is the most insincere shit.
Same again next week. Same again
well,
next
fuck
week.
you guys.
Yeah.
It's insincere
2
shit.
hours next week. 2 hours.
I have like 100 takes of Jack having an orgasm on my
Yeah,
phone
so do a lot of people, Harry. You
because
know.
of this week.
A lot of dick pics floating
A
around.
lot of dick pics.
That Jack Roberts sure gets his message out.
He's the one that flooded the market. All right, now mystery solved.
Heyo.
Guys, you've been awesome.
Heyo.
Thanks so
Thank you
much.
so much.
We'll be back next week. Different concept again, different concept time.
I've
Thanks
been-
for performers.
Thanks to the performers, Michelle Cat, Harry Fox,
Jack
Roberts.
Roberts. Hey.
Thank you to our directors, Chris Brecker and Tim Hughes.
You guys, awesome.
Yes, and thank you,
Roxy,
Roxy,
the
for
studio.
letting us into your studio,
Appreciate
doing this
it.
magic.
Thanks for staying to the end. Someone said something about 7. We'll get to that later. Somehow we had a jump up in viewers all of a sudden right at the end. We're like, goodbye, everyone. Boom!
Like 2 more.
I know, it's staggering, staggering amount. But you guys have been wonderful. Thank you.
It's gonna be a good 20 francs out of that show. I feel
love
like.
it. Worth all the investment. Don't forget to donate, share, like, and subscribe so we can keep building this. And next time we'll make sure we get Magda in.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
I've been Benjamin Delahaye from
Chris
France,
Dower.
from Australia.
Every time.
Every fucking time.
Every time. All right. Cheers, guys.
It's been a pleasure. Bye bye.
Bye bye.